Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we're going to present our assignment MAF253. Our topic is an evaluation of financing without collateral to small and medium enterprise in Malaysia. Before we start our presentation, I would like to introduce you our teammates. First, my name is Ahmad Azhar bin Arifin.
My name is Muhammad Amir Sabrin bin Hamid.
My name is Muhammad Ajwa bin Ruslan.
My name is Adam Faris bin Karnizar.
Investment appraisal is the process of evaluating the attractiveness, viability and potential profitability of an investment project before committing resources to it. It helps business and individual decide whether or not to invest in a particular project or asset. So, what is the purpose of investment appraisal? First is to assess the potential return on an investment, to compare different investment options, to minimize risk and make informed decisions, to ensure that capital is allocated to projects that add maximum value to the business. Next is the common methods of investment appraisal. First, payback period. It measures how long it takes to recover the initial investment. Means shorter paybacks equal to lower risk, but it knows profitability after payback. Second, net present value (NPV) is calculate the total value of future cash flows discounted to present values minus initial investment. So, next is the calculation. In order to find the initial outlay, we must first find the purchase price of new machine. So, we must add with installation costs, transportation costs and training costs. And we will find the cost of machine 345,000. Next, we must find the changes in working capital requirement. So, there is an increase in inventory, said in the question, 22,000. And also there is an increase in account payable, 14,000. That will be the bracket because it is subtracted. And also compensation, 30,000. Added up, it will become 38,000. This we add with cost of new machine, 350,000 just now. And a total of 383,000 will become the initial outlay. So, we must find the net initial outlay. So, in order to find the net initial outlay, we must first subtract with sales proceed 80,000 and also a tax gain of 9,600. The calculation can be found in the working one. So the total net initial outlay will be 293,400 ringgit.
This slide shows the after-tax differential cash inflow for the project. For year 1 to 5, sales increased by 80,000 ringgit and operational costs are reduced by 40,000 ringgit, giving total benefit of 120,000 ringgit. For years 5 to 10, total benefit increases to RM180,000 ringgit. Next, we deduct additional costs. Depreciation increased by 4,000 for the first 5 years and 28,000 for 5 years to 10. Maintenance costs increased by 20,000 ringgit and 30,000 ringgit respectively. After deducting this cost, the profit before tax is RM96,000 for years 1 to 5 and 120,000 for years 5 to 10. After applying 24% tax rate, profit after tax became 72,960 and RM92,720,000 ringgit. Finally, depreciation of 4,000 is added back, resulting in an annual after-tax differential cash flow of 76,960 for years 1 to 5 and RM96,720 for years 5 to 10.
Next, terminal cash flow. Terminal cash flow include the salvage value of the new machine, which is 60,000 ringgit, and the working capital amounting to 8,000 ringgit. After considering changes in inventory and account payable, the terminal cash flow is calculated at 68,000 ringgit. Then, payback period. The payback period measures how long it takes for the project to recover the initial investment. Based on the accumulated cash flow, the initial outlay of 293,400 ringgit is recovered in 3.81 years. This means this project can pay back the investment in less than 4 years.
We calculate the net present value using a 20% discount rate. For years 1 to 5, the cash flow is RM76,960 using present value factor annuity of 2.99 or 6. The present value is RM230156.576. For years 6 to 10, the cash flow is RM96720. Present value factor annuity is 1.2019, so the present value is RM116247,768. The terminal cash flow is in year 10 is RM168,000. Using the present value factor 0.1615, the present value is RM10982. Total present value of inflows is RM357,386.344. Initial investment is RM293,400. So NPV is equal to RM63,986.344. Next, we move to internal rate of return. We calculate the internal rate of return, which is the discount rate that makes NPV equal to 0. At 28%, the total present value of cash inflows is RM271,895.288. After subtracting the initial investment of RM293,400, the NPV is RM21504.712. Previously, at 20%, the NPV was positive RM63,986.344. Since the NPV changed from positive to negative, the IRR lies between 20% to 28%. We use interpolation. IRR equal to 20% plus 63,986.344 divided by 63,986.344 minus negative 21,504.712 times 28% minus 20%. This gives an IRR of approximately 32.05%.
The next question is whether the firm should proceed with the purchase of new machine. Yes, in our opinion, saya berhad should proceed with the purchase of new machine. Firstly, because our NPV is positive at 64,050 ringgit and 46 cents. The IRR, internal rate of return, is 28%, which is higher than required rate of return, 20%. Next is the profitability index, which is more than 1, and the payback period is 3 years, which is also shorter than the desired payback of 4 years.
What is small and medium enterprise, or we can call SME? SME is small size business that operate below certain limits. These limits are usually defined based on sales turnover and number of employees. SME play a very important role in the economy. They provide employment of a large number of people and help to promote economic growth. In Malaysia, SME divide into two major sectors, which is the first sector is manufacturing and the second sector is services and other sectors.
Next part is SME issues in the article. So, these studies aim to examine the factors influencing Malaysia's commercial lenders' decision to provide financing to SME without requiring collateral. So, the first part is lack of access to formal financing. Difficulty in obtaining formal bank financing. Commercial lenders perceive SMEs as high-risk borrowers due to their small size and unstable cash flows, and also limited track records. Second is heavy dependence on collateral. The lack of collateral is the main reason SMEs are denied to access to bank loans. Number 3, information asymmetry and opaqueness, where lenders lack reliable financial and operational information about the firm. For example, incomplete records of financial, weak governance, and also informal management records. The fourth issue of the SME is adverse selection and risk perception. The lenders face adverse selection risk, where risky SMEs are more likely to seek financing. Number 5 is over-reliance on government guarantees. The excessive reliance on guarantees indicate that the collateral-based lending still dominates. Number 6, limited reach of microfinance and clean loans. The requirements such as personal guarantees, minimum sales threshold, and also limited institutional outreach restrict the numbers of SMEs that can benefit from financing without collateral.
I'll now explain about process of investment appraisal. Identify the investment proposal that is financing SMEs without the need for physical collateral or to reduce dependence on the collateral and debts. Second is estimate cash flow. estimate the future cash inflows and outflows during investment period, and to focus on the company performance. Third one is assess the risk factors such as firm. Stable firms are able to generate better cash flows. On the owner is SME's company depends on the owners. Relationship lending. The long-term relationship will reduce risk and enhance the trust. Final is information risk. It reduces uncertainty information. The fourth one is applied investment appraisal techniques. The first one is net present value. It indicates the financing is profitable without collateral. The payback period, high risk for SME's company without collaterals. Internal rate of return, only accept if the internal rate of return is higher than cost of capital. And the final is decision making outcome. It determines whether the financing is approved or rejected based on cash flow strength, SME's relationship history and sustainability rather than collateral. The wrong decision will lead to loss for the lender.
This slide shows recommendations based on the appraisal results. For lenders, financing without collateral should only be given if the SME shows strong business fundamentals. The owner-manager has sufficient education and experience, and there is a long-term banking relationship. To reduce risk, lenders should also use structured loan terms. For SMEs, the recommendations are to improve financial transparency and governance, invest in owner-manager training and financial literacy, and build long-term relationships with financial institutions. Overall, these steps help reduce risk and improve access to financing.